guys, it's Carrie the Paper Monkey. Thank y'all so much for dropping in on this video. I thought if y'all had a minute, we'd just flip through real quick each one of these journals. Now, like I said, I'll try and be quick about it. It is 3 of them. 3 vintage Reader's Digest journals. 2 I made little scrappy ties for. 1 I didn't because of the lace edge on this one. I thought I'd just leave it plain. Let's go ahead and go through this one first. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much. Welcome. I never say that. I'm never consistent with that. But I do appreciate each and every person that drops in. We'll go ahead and, well, let me show you the little dangle. I didn't make a charm, a dangle per se for the side, but I did accent the little tie-ins with little charms here, as you can see. Yeah, these are vintage Reader's Digest. I had a lot of fun with them, but I will tell y'all, I'll admit something to y'all. I got this idea from Madeline. I'm going to link Madeline's channel. You guys go watch her stuff. She's excellent. For those of you who don't know, if I mention a channel as getting inspiration from that channel, or even if I just mention a channel, I will link them in my description. But I'll tell you guys something. I think I have decided that doing 3 journals at a time for me is too much like mass making. And I don't like it. Almost towards the end of getting these journals finished, it became like a chore. And I don't ever want creating journals or ephemera or anything to feel like a chore, if that makes sense. I mean, I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but it was just like my heart wasn't in it as much. So I think I'm going to limit myself to making 2 journals at a time. These are Project Life cards and Tim Holtz ephemera. This is from and again, my words escape me as soon as I turn on the camera. An Ideals magazine. This is from an Ideals magazine. I love them. I have a little collection, a little stash. Just an uptuck here and just some. These I just made and I just put some, glued some ephemera down on it. Very eclectic. Now, guys, these are extremely eclectic type journals. No real theme necessarily. No real theme, but just I recently got this in Happy Mail from my friend Lori at Enchanted Dreams. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it's beautiful. I love it. Love it. But you see, mix the old with the new. I don't know. Another Project Life card. I made a bunch of paper clusters. Like I sat here. Like, I'll show you. This whole thing is full. I sat here one day and made like a ton of paper clusters, different sizes, trying to bust my stash, just getting rid of stuff. Made this with some, just a little collage, but I had found a bunch, like a whole box full of vintage coin wrappers recently, and I'm trying to figure out ways how to use those. This is a store-bought ephemera. Music page. This is wallpaper. It's wallpaper. It's pretty, isn't it? I love that one. On the back of the wallpaper, I decided to put this vintage Uno scorecard. It is vintage, but I thought I would just go ahead and put this as a place to write. That's my thinking anyway. I sewed this in. This is actually from a recipe book, but I went ahead and sewed in this piece. Where's the other side of it, y'all? I'm not going to be able to find it. Well, there it is. So I went ahead and sewed it in, and I left the actual recipe cards because they're cute, huh? Little, just a piece of a time card. that I just threw something on there. I should have collaged this a little bit more now that I'm looking at it. I have some different things that I could have used, but that's okay. That's okay. Another little, this is actual, like, vintage, antique, actually, ledger that I got from my friend Marcy, who lives in my area. She doesn't have a channel, a YouTube channel, but she gave me some of this ledger, and I use it very sparingly, but I thought I'd just put a little, like, paper flip on the top. This is some vintage trim that I got a very long time ago from my friend Sandy. Her channel is Woolamina Junk Journals. I'll link that. I've hoarded it. And I am going to get better about using my Happy Mail stash, because I have hoarded Happy Mail that people send me for over a year now. Like, it's all cataloged and it's nice and neat, but I need to start using it. This is from, oh, you guys know the artist. Again, my words escape me. Did it as a little flip out. And just glued some paper to the inside of that, because I didn't like the inside pages, but I love the visuals on this. Left plenty of room to write. Used a bunch of my Project Life cards. And then, do you see what I did here? I just put a piece of, it's almost like ledger, but it's much thinner. Just put that over the card so you can write on it. And that other Uno card on that other side of that scrapbook paper. I gotten these from Hobby Lobby. Just thought they were cute. Oh, and some vellum. Isn't that beautiful vellum? Can you see that? Should I come in a little bit more? Yeah, maybe I should. Okay. And then this is just the scrap off the Uno scorecard that I used on these papers. Store-bought ephemera. Just thought those were cuties. Again, I bought this from Tuesday Morning when Tuesday Morning was open in our area. So that's how long I've had it, because they've been closed for a good long while now. Another one of those clusters made with a vintage coin wrapper. Some ledger paper. And these wax seals, I have made wax seals, and I have a stash of them that I made. But these were actually purchased from the Dollar Tree in their sticker section. Yeah, that's something. This lace cluster right here, look how beautiful this is. It's from my friend Debbie DePaul. She sent that to me in a Happy Mail. Little vintage ladybug stationery. This is a piece of wallpaper that I just backed on some file folder, and I just cut and made a tuck. Look how cute they are. I love these. It's time for me to do this again. This is one of the funnest things that I do. I love to go through my little vintage readers and things like that, and just fussy cut them and then just make little cards out of them. This is actually scrapbook paper, but it's backed with denim. Yeah, isn't that something? Because, I mean, it's paper. Found that at a Goodwill. Pack was brand new. This is just a little pink index card that I made. Another big on a manila file folder journal card. I had gotten this out of a planner. Yeah, out of a planner, and I just fussy cut that out. Thought it was precious. And then this, as you can see, I cut a tag out of a paint chip. And I said, well, I'm just going to use that as a little tuck. And that's what I did. Now, it's a little fussy. I will tell you. That's a little fussy. But I don't think it's cute. Different. Little envelope. And I put some store-bought ephemera in this. Yes. Love that. Have you guys recently seen all the sales at Echo Park? This is just a fabric cluster. It's not a tuck or anything. Echo Park and, I mean, everywhere's having sales, of course, right now. Isn't that crazy? I just keep going in the stores. It's one of those vintage coin wrappers. I keep going in the stores and I keep seeing all this stuff on the shelves. And my thought is, ooh, on the 27th, that's going to be on clearance. On the 27th, that's going to be on clearance. So I kind of leave it there. Yeah. This is wallpaper. And I took it, and so I put this piece of the wallpaper on this side, and then I wrapped it around, and this is a piece of lace. This was actual trim. And I just cut one of the flowers off, but I got a strip of it from my friend Danielle at Butterbun Bookery. This is out of a lettering book. Yeah. So I said, let me just fold that up and we'll just use that like that. This is out of the Katie Daisy book. If y'all are not familiar, that's where that's from. Here is a guest check, and it's just really simple, y'all. Just very simple. That's part of a napkin, and then I just put Dollar Tree stickers. Yeah, on the rest of it. These pockets I cut with a die. This I made, probably a year ago. Yeah, probably a year ago. Just a fussy cut. This is another tag that I made. And then I had some scrap paper, and it was backed like this. I didn't have to back it. And so I just, because it was, just seemed to go just different. And then look at all the pins. Aren't they cool? And then a piece of map. And so that is that one. I love the size of these. I do. I like the size of these a lot. So that's that one. Let's go through this one, okay? To start, this is a, of course, a little scrappy tie. I'll go ahead and I'll untie this one. It is super long, okay? So if you get this, you could do a lot of things with that. Now, let me show you the charms on this. I did all the bronzy type colors. Butterfly, owl, heart, and this is a heart also. Okay, and there's the spine on that one. This is like one of my favorite spines. Okay. Just did that. Made some ruffles. This little tuck. This is a Dollar Tree paper pack that kind of feels like handmade paper. Then that is decoupaged on to a guest check. Here's a little card. And I didn't cut this down. This is exactly how it came from Hobby Lobby. And I just glued it down so you could have a little place to journal. Then this was a piece of a scrap. And I said, well, let me just make a little hinge type thing there. And then there's another one of those recipe cards. There's that. Made this a long time ago with that other one, actually. Here is a belly band that I made the same day I made all those paper clusters. This is a Temu purchase. These little postcards are fabulous. Yeah. Fabulous. Got these from Happy Mail. Again, trying to use my Happy Mail stash. And an uptuck here. And then this is a guest check just made like a little uptuck. So vintage Rolodex and just a scrappy piece of paper. This was out of a book. Just love the image. And here are some images. Like I cut this image out and backed it. A little journaling card. And there's a little Old Maid card and a little punch card for you. Just some fun stuff. Again, very eclectic look. Very eclectic look. On this envelope on this side, I just made this long and narrow so it could slip right into here. Just a little, this is from a Happy Planner. Oh, just a little index card with some scrappy fabric from an Ideals magazine. And then this is wallpaper. And this was part, you know, of course, of a manila envelope. And then here is your paper clip. And here is a paper clip here holding this. This scrapbook paper, the scrapbook paper in these all came from Hobby Lobby. Yep, all packs from Hobby Lobby. Ooh, there's nothing in here. I'm going to have to put something in that. Here's some Project Life cards. Love them. Got this in Happy Mail, guys. Look how they look alike. Isn't that fun? I thought they did. Mary Englebright. Been hoarding this forever. Forever. Vintage photo. Now this is a card that I have in my stash, and I did cut it down and rounded off the corners. Paint ship, so I just put a little slip of paper in here. It's a little pocket. All the ruffles that you see, the ruffles I made. This is, again, I need to put something here. Let's see, do I have anything that will work? Probably not right off, huh? I'll fool with it in a little bit. Just a little tuck. And looking at it, I need to, I'll find something to put right here. So I knew I had some spots that I needed to look at. Project Life card. All inspection tags, every one of them. Oh, look at this postcard. Isn't that pretty? Again, it's from my stash, 1943. Yeah. This is a tuck, so I got something to put in here. And then this is Tim Holtz ephemera. These are. More Tim Holtz ephemera. In fact, let me see something. I'll put this like that. This is that other side of the wallpaper. Just a little journaling card. Here's another one of these. I'll have to find something to put in that. So you can see it's just the negative off that, what I cut out. And then this is a little guest check tuck. Little envelope, and this has a little bit of pre-made ephemera in that. Signature, middle of your signature right here. And then more pre-made ephemera. Another guest check. Heavy in the guest checks on this one. Pre-made ephemera. Or store-bought ephemera, I should say. And then these little, I love these little flowers to journal on. Those were, so I said, let me just throw that in there. And then that little merry-go-round. Look familiar? Part of a, just a scrap, really. And here's another one of those flowers, which I think is so pretty. Here's a bigger flower. This coffee dyed paper is just so pretty. I love it. It's my favorite. I'll link the shop where I got it. The lady's name is Angela, and I will link her shop. She does a beautiful job on that paper. I love it. And then back here is their book spine. And I also included another one of the postcards. Okay. It's kind of tight. So that's that one. Now, I saved this one for last because it is actually my favorite one. I love the color combo in this one. The scrappy tie, I absolutely love it. So now it's as long, this scrappy tie is as long as the other one was. But I love this color combo. Now this one has the two daisy type flowers and then this little bird. And then it has just some gold round beads. So 2 signatures in each of these, by the way. Each of these have 2 signatures. Nothing on this one, okay? I have nothing on this one. Figured you could put that if you wanted. This is from Danielle at Butterbone Bookery. She made me a bunch of these flowers. I told y'all I'm going to start using my my Happy Mail. Now, I saw Meredith at Vintage Pop Vintage Home. I'm sorry, Meredith, I forgot your channel name. I'm going to link it. But she did this. And I was like, oh, no. And Meg at Chasing Retro may do that also. So I'll link both their channels. And just some scrapbook paper. This very thin scrapbook paper. Here's that. I love this paper. That came in Happy Mail too. And then this is just a fold out. Let me show you the full. Isn't that pretty? And then this is just a little, I sewed it in. A little cluster. Little tuck. And here's another guest check tuck. Some stickers. Isn't that cool? Danielle, Butterbone Bookery, Happy Mail. This is from my friend Carol. I'll link her channel. She I asked her to do a swap with me on that. These were hers. She found them in thrifting. And then this one, just begin. Don't wait for the perfect set of circumstances before starting. That's the truth, too. So I lined that with some graph paper. Some ledger paper, I should say. And then another one of those cards. Another card in my stash. I saw that earlier in the other journal. I love this. Just got this in Happy Mail too. And then an inspection record. This is a Tim Holtz ephemera and a Tim Holtz ephemera. Had a little scrappy piece of fabric on my desk sitting nearby. And I said, I'm going to stick that right there. Little side tuck, little playing card. Let me show you. On the other side of the playing card, I put some paper if you wanted to jot something down. And these are store-bought ephemeras. All of this is store-bought. But I've had them for a lot, like I said, a long time. Well, some of this came from Danielle, too, at Butterbun Bookery, actually. And then there's one of those postcards. Pretty little postcard. Another one of those cards. I saw Meg at Chasing Retro do this recently, and I loved the concept. And I said, what a very cool way to show off different unique types of just paper. So, did that. Loved it. Very inspiring. Then just used her as a little tuck. And then layaway ticket as a tuck. And then another tuck here. And then another vintage Rolodex and a little note card. Danielle at Butterbun Bookery again. And then that's a little flower paper clip. And then you got a little tuck there. We made these together. That's from a Market Basket. A Work Basket magazine. Some ads from a Work Basket magazine. Just made a little tuck. It's my favorite Mother Goose rhyme books. Love those. Had this little scrap on my desk. I said, let me throw it in there. Little scrap. Little paper scrap. Isn't that great? I love that. Another little tuck here. Blank on the back. Another little tuck. Little card. And then, oh, this one does, I know what that one does. So a little tuck here for the postcard. And then this is a pocket. A little thick pocket here. More of that paper. And then I left that side open again. Just a little opening for that. And some more store-bought ephemera. Yeah. Happy Mail. Oh, y'all, I've had that for so long. Told you I'm going to try to use up my stash. That's from an Ideals. Tim Holtz. And then just some scraps of scrapbook paper that I used in here. And then another one of those little paper flips. I love this. What a unique way to use, like I said, that paper. That was such a great idea. And I just put this and just put this in there. This is a Butterbun Bookery piece of ephemera. Loved it. Isn't that beautiful? Another guest check. I'm going to flip out. And that's that. But this one is my favorite. The coloring, all of it. All these little lints on the... I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I did have a lot of fun making these, but like I said, I think that I found my limit on how many journals I would do at one time, or at least the same kind of journal. Because I think that, like I said, for me, it's about the creative process, and it's not, I don't want it to become a chore. I don't want to mass make things. I want it to be a real creative experience for me. And while this was, I think that I would have been better served and would have enjoyed it more had I done 2 at a time instead. Anywho, thank you guys so much for stopping in. I hope that, really and truly, I hope that you guys are able to enjoy the holiday season. I have been so blessed this holiday season, and I am enjoying every single second of it. And I do hope the same for you. But I also hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I have had creating these 3 vintage Reader's Digest journals. Thanks, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye.